Alright, new build. Hitting the baseline now. Matt's getting it warmed up. Alright, baseline 445, 434.
2020 Camaro. Came from Virginia, got our full stage 4 package. This thing got everything basically that will do NA to a car. So it got our heads cam package with our big cam, since it is a manual, 2-inch American Racing headers, got a Rotofab air intake, E85, you know, flex fuel kit, our valve covers, P3 gauge, we're doing welds on it, etc., etc. And we're going to do an intake manifold test on this car, just like we did on the LS7. We're going to do this one on the LT1. So we're going to be testing an MSD, and we're going to be testing both BTR intake manifolds, the low ram and the high ram one. We currently have the high ram on there, and pretty much tuned it how it is. I'm not going to do obviously different fuels on either one because that would take forever. So I'm just going to do them all on pump gas, and then whatever the best one is, that's what one I'm going to put E85 in. So we started off with the high ram deal. This car baselined 445 and 434. Like I said, we have the high ram on there now. It's still on pump gas. We made 583 and 476 so far. It's pretty much done. I'm gonna make a cold pull on it now, like 1 or 2 pulls, and then we'll finish up with this manifold, and then we'll switch it. I don't know if we're gonna put an MSD on next or the low ram, maybe just probably the low ram. And we're gonna see what it does. So we've been waiting to do this test for a while. BTR sent us the intake manifolds a while ago, but we've been waiting for like this exact build basically. So we had some before that had like pistons and stuff in it, and generally they'll dyno lower because it lowers the compression. And then, you know, certain cars just weren't, you know, like the perfect setup. This car is the perfect setup. This is the exact car we wanted to test it on. So that's what we're doing. So I'll make like 1 or 2 final pulls now, and then we'll switch to manifold. All right, just warm this thing up, see what we got. Of course, I made some other changes in it. I closed the throttle up top. That's my fault. Let me fix that real quick. All right, made a little change. Fucking dyno wig out or something? It like stopped recording mid-pull. The dyno like stopped recording mid-pull or something. Look at it.
Yeah, what the fuck just happened?
I wasn't paying attention to the TV.
That sucks.
I'll just make another one, I guess. I don't think it's gonna make more than I originally made before, the 583, but we'll see. That was weird. I'll pay attention to that now. I was looking at this. A little less than maybe before. 578, whatever. We're gonna we got our numbers for this intake manifold. We're gonna switch it. We'll show you the process of that, and then we'll be back.
Out it goes. He's going to swap the parts over to the other one over here on the table, and then we'll throw it back in the car. Alright, Matt's just getting everything tightened down and hooked up for the other Trinity manifold. And then, like I said, we'll dyno this, see what kind of numbers it puts down, and then switch over to the MSD. I don't know. Matt thinks the tall looks better. What do y'all think? Give your opinion. Tall or short? So, Fran's about to hit the dyno. We'll see what numbers this one puts down. The other did 583, I believe.
All right, we got the other BTR manifold on there now. The shorter one. Let's see what she's got. I'm thinking personally, I think this may be the best of both worlds. I think maybe this one may make more torque, but a little less power. I don't know. But that's why we do a test. I got no idea, but potentially what I think. We'll see. Made like the exact same, basically.
Pretty close. It looks like the high ram might have just a little edge on it, but it's like almost identical.
This was a little richer. I'm gonna pull a little bit of fuel out of it.
Nice. Leave the high ram on.
Matt wants to leave the high ram on there because it looks the best, which I think it does, but.
Almost identical power.
1.5 degree of timing to this one too, and I pulled a little bit of fuel out of it because this was richer than the last intake. So I'd like to keep our fuels the same on all of them. Some may like different timing than others, so I'll play with that when the time comes, but either way, it's pretty damn close. I mean, right there, first pull, no tuning change. This one made 4 horsepower less and 6 torque less. So, like I said, it's right there. It's not necessarily a noticeable change. And this one may make the same after I pull a little fuel out of it, you know? Exactly the same horsepower as the tall manifold, but it's down 5 torque. So 583 on both. Click on the screen. No, yeah, right, no, right there. Okay. Technically, it made a touch more horsepower, like less than that 1 horsepower more. And 5 horsepower less. Okay. So it's the same, just 5 torque down.
Makes sense.
All right, last pull with this manifold. So it lost one horsepower, 2 horsepower, 1 torque, just because it's hot. But either way, that's it for this thing. Pretty much identical to the tall one. This made 5 less foot-pounds of torque. So we'll put the MSD on it. We'll re-dyno.
All right, Manifold 3, MSD. See what it does. Like I said, Fran thinks the torque will be a little higher, but I think he thinks the horsepower will be a hair lower. But see what it does.
All right, I got the MSD on there now. It's not much later. It's probably, he probably did that in like 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I'm guessing the MSD will probably make the best torque. All right, see what the MSD's got. Definitely made the most torque. 587 there, so it's up 16 foot-pounds of torque. About 11 foot-pounds of torque from the high ram. But it's down 7 horsepower. Huh?
Like 10 torque over the high ram.
11, yeah. But down 7 horsepower.
Pretty crazy how close all 3 of them.
Yeah, they are all fairly close. I'm adding a half a degree of timing across the board.
10 more torque.
Picked up 2 horsepower, torque's the same. I'm gonna go see how they all compare up high. We'll show you on the other camera.
Ain't that true?
Alright, anyway. The MSD torque-wise, I mean, in reality, is winning everywhere. From 4,000 to 6,500. It's not far off of the high ram though. The low ram is just getting beat by both of them all the way around. Up high, the low and the high are like tied. But they make about 10 more than the MSD at like 6,800.
I think there's like a drop off in power on that, or is that torque on that low ram?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Power, right? Like that dip right here? How it like dips down?
Yeah, it's just what it did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the low ram.
That's the low ram, yeah. And that was down everywhere.
Yeah, power and torque.
Yeah, I mean, MSD, so here's what they are. The red is the high ram, the blue is the low ram, and the green is the MSD.
Yeah, the MSD doesn't really dip out right there. It just keeps going straight across.
So, I mean, let's just eliminate the low ram because that one's out of the question.
That's messing us up. There you go.
Let me
Much closer there.
hold this back up. Green's hard to read on this thing. So, yeah, red is the high ram, blue is the MSD. Let's see, up high, the high ram has like 8 horsepower and 6 foot-pounds of torque.
481.
8?
Oh,
Yeah,
here's
41.
69 to 81, that's why it's throwing me off. So, the MSD has 12 foot-pounds of torque and 13 horsepower at 5,500. The high ram does look the best.
And fits. I think it fits the best. You have to do very minor, you know, things to adapt it to bolt on, and
So,
fits and looks great.
the MSD right here at like 40, let's see where the hell that is. But whatever, I don't know why it's not showing what RPM this is. 4,100 is beating it by 20 foot-pounds of torque And
17.
And yeah, 17 horsepower. It's only a short little window though, because it kills it right there for 300 RPM, from 41 to 43, and then it kind of stays close. Whatever. Makes a little more power and a little more torque above like 6,900.
What was the torque and power, or excuse me, the power difference at the top there?
Like not even 10. 72 to about 10.
9.
Yeah, about 9. Yeah, and then torque 7 foot-pounds of torque, and that's at 6,930 RPM.
That's 10 horsepower. That's something.
Yeah, but it's only above 6,900. Personally, I would trade
Looks.
10 torque throughout the mid-range for 10 horsepower above 6,900, but I think I would give that up for the look of the BTR.
Yeah, I think we all agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree on that one. But that would be up to the customer.
Yeah.